light space of a dark heart is often too hard to recognize. But the darkest side of a good heart is uncovered in the light. Mother's kisses crowned her good boy, but the honor was premature. Even good men with good hearts cannot keep them always pure. That bright halo that I wore cast a shadow on my feet. Now the only place I find rest is where light and darkness meet. Love, faithfulness from the earth, come together, come together. Peace, righteousness from above. They kiss each other, they kiss each other. If it's true that I am sand, she is footprints on the beach. I'm fine, fine enough just to slip right through her fingers and catch her breath as it draws me out of reach. If it's true that I'm the boardwalk, solid just as long as you are sure. I am set by man, but she was made by holy hands, bringing in the water to the shore. Just another song about California, where you cool your feet in the ocean and the shade. Hear it calling, but Lordy, I'm not going. California's where my baby stayed. Well, I don't have $1 to my name, She thinks I'd be a big star if I could, but the stars that shine like gold in Palo Alto, they burn brighter than the sun in Hollywood. And if it's true that life's a chessboard, then it's clear that I'm a pawn. But even a lowly pawn, it seems, with classic moves can take the queen. The catch is that he can't hold on for long. Just another song about California, where you cool your feet in the ocean and the shade. I can hear it calling, Lordy, I'm not going. California's where my baby stayed. I can hear it calling, Lordy, I'm not going. California's where my baby stayed. I've never been a heathen, a villain, just a guy who's always tried to be real. Sometimes I wish my story was thrilling. The crowd goes wild at the big reveal. What am I waiting to feel? I'm on my knees praying for light. I'm ready for the scales to fall from my eyes. I walk in fear of being alone. I'm ready for my moment out on Damascus Road. I was taught how to pray at an early age, and if I had my way, the stories I would tell. Yeah, but here is the truth, though I claim it's for you. Well, if I had the proof, then I'd believe myself. Why can't I buy what I sell? I'm on my knees praying for light. I'm ready for the scales to fall from my eyes. I walk in fear of being alone. I'm ready for my moment out on Damascus Road. We've all turned from our Creator, still we're in His favor. I guess every prodigal is a miracle, yeah. I'm on my knees praying for light. I'm ready for the scales to fall from my eyes. I walk in fear of being alone. I'm ready for my moment. I'm ready for my moment out on Damascus Road. Exhale. You've painted yourself back into corners. fly or fail. Things change, you'll see. What now? We can feel so lost when we're spinning and spinning and spinning. Just allow yourself to run and do the next thing. If you wanna breathe in, you gotta breathe out. I know it's the same old sermon, but if you wanna be here, what are you doing there? Brother, you saw this coming. Won't be long now, till the day you discover, when the tough get going, the going gets tougher. If you wanna breathe out, you gotta breathe in. I know it's the same old question. If you wanna be there, what are you doing here? Baby, you saw this coming. When it's time to decide to hold it inside or share it instead, the joy and the pain, they're one and the same. The best is ahead. If you wanna breathe in, you gotta breathe out. I know it's the same old sermon. If you wanna be here, what are you doing there? Baby, you saw this coming. When you find yourself in corners, take a breath, ignore the borders. When you find yourself in corners, take a breath, ignore the borders. When opportunity comes a knocking, before you're ready to give away your heart, sometimes it's better to be lonely together before you're ready than to be healthy apart. So we take, we give, all the while believing if it's out of our hands, it's out of our minds. You can say what you will, for all the time we've spent, it was never my plan to change you. You can say what you will, for all the time we've spent, when our opposites attract us, change you. Some are convinced, we decide how we grow. There's always confusion after some evolution. We know to succumb to the end of the road. So we take, we give, all the while believing if it's out of our hands, it's out of our minds. You can say what you will, for all the time we've spent, it was never my plan to change you. We'll blame the autopilot if it offends our steer. We may go separate ways, there are no agendas here. Oh, we take, we give, all the while believing if it's out of our hands, it's out back to the young man walking a mile behind, shielding eyes from the sun's glare, low peripheral vision, arm to arm, but he's blind to the others who walk at his side. There's a young man walking with his face to the sunrise. He's a soldier in line in step, but he's bound by illusions of solitude, and his heart weighs heavy about things uncertain, and his face is as steel as the hammer that's beaten inside. But the path leads more than one way when it's not traveled. So while there's freedom in uncertainty, not a lonely open road. We're all singing the same song. Na 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 na. Not a lonely open road. We're all singing the same song, making it up as we go along. And everything mapped out according to plan. There's more than this door, so let it slam, and the other doors will open. There's an army marching in the fog toward the horizon, but they're picking up the pace, shaking dead off the boots, 'cause there's a new sun rising. Not a lonely open road. We're all singing the same song. Goes na 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 na. Not a lonely open road. We're all singing the same song, making it up as we go along. No one is alone, 'cause everybody is alone sometimes. Look both the ways and open up your eyes. A dream was laid to rest, and it brought me to my knees. And now the future is wide open. Possibilities. Not a lonely open road. We're all singing the same song. Goes na 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 na. Not a lonely open road. We're all singing the same song, making it up as we go along. Not a lonely open road. We're all singing the same song. It goes na 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 na. Not a lonely open road. We're all singing the same song, making it up as we go along. Na 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 na. She turned heads in the parking lot in the yellow Mustang her daddy bought. For a moment she talked to me as she filled up with gasoline, and then she sped off down the brick top. I didn't catch her name, I won't forget her face. I didn't catch the license number as she drove away. I still think about her every time I drive the strip. Downtown, bruising the bricks. Every male ambassador just wanted to be her passenger, but she's out on the avenues. There's people to see and there's bricks to bruise. All the loners and all the cliques cruise up and down 136. Wherever she lives, she's not there. She's patrolling the courthouse square with all the others, bruising the bricks. I didn't catch her name, I won't forget her face. I didn't catch the license number as she drove away. I still think about her every time I drive the strip. Downtown, bruising the bricks. Always downtown. she owes me one. 'Cause if it weren't for my advice, she never would have taken it.
And we are live again. Welcome to another episode of BCN's Basement Sessions. My name is Vince Rule. I'm hanging out with Chris Steffen, and also here in the studio, Prada.
Woo! Kitty.
Welcome again, Chris. How you doing?
I am well. I'm very well.
Excellent, man. Thanks for all your hard work in putting this thing together. We've got a full band tonight, everybody. So, as usual, if you'd like to support the band and support us, you can leave us a tip by going to bit.ly/tipbcn. And when you leave us a tip, you can ask a comment or ask a question or leave a comment, and we will read those in between our breaks. So let's see here. We did actually have, you can see there at the top of our screen, wherever it's at, there it is. We launched a website. And so in theory, that website, you should be able to chat. You should be able to leave us a tip. You should be able to watch the video. You should be able to see some merch that we have going on. But it maybe not working, but we're not quite sure. So give it a try. Basementcreators.network. That is a link. So type that into your internets and go there. So without further ado, let me introduce our musical guest for the evening, Pure Brown. How you guys doing?
Thank you.
We're good.
Austin, Texas, wherever you are.
Hey, there you go. They could be there. Thanks for joining us tonight, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, man. This is going to be sweet. Really digging the sound check so far, so I'm excited for people to tune in and hang out. R.A. Butterfield asked if I could post the tip link, so I'm going to do that real quick. Send these guys a tip. When you do so, your name will scroll across the screen. And are you guys ready to start going?
Yeah, if people are giving us money. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, I'm right there with you. Let's make it happen.
1, 2, 3, 4.
about the piano and the fish. If you give us some money, I'll tell the joke later.
Damn.
Absolutely perfect. Well done. I don't even
Thank
know. How do I even follow up with anything?
More video game songs?
That just makes me smile.
Oh my gosh. We do have some tips that came through, so right before I say anything else, we'll go ahead and address those because we appreciate that. Remember bit.ly/tipbcn to do that. I believe it requires you to have a PayPal account. That's it. And actually, if you want to help us get past having to have a PayPal account to where we can just take credit cards and do things on YouTube or on Facebook, hit that like button and hit that subscribe button, because if we can get to 1,000 subscribers, this whole thing becomes easier. Anyway, on to the tips. We got a tip here from Quantum Dude, and he says, I feel like I just fell into a rabbit hole of awesomeness. We got a tip from Ryan P. with no message, and we got a tip from Sutton. Sounds fantastic, is what Sutton says. Sutton's a long-time viewer, so we
good
appreciate. Yeah, no questions. So I have a question. Why is it that you play bass like that?
How's it going?
Bud Rigoni is actually asking that same question over here.
Cool.
on Facebook.
Basically, so I started playing guitar like when I was in like 4th grade, and I ordered a guitar out of the J.C. Penney catalog, and so they only had like right-handed instruments, so I just bought a right-handed instrument, not knowing that I was a left-handed player, basically. So then I just started learning a kind of a technique on guitar, and then just translated that to bass, and just started my own bastardized kind of way of playing it, and just kept doing that, I guess.
Hey, well, you kill it, so you play it however you want, man.
No.
Hey, I just saw a little tip come across the screen there from Betty. Let me go ahead and
Thank you.
refresh this page and see if she asked a question. How do you guys decide what video game songs you're going to play, asks Betty.
We play video games.
Yeah. Really,
So
I
is
mean,
is it like your favorite games?
a lot of them. It's just, or it's games, you know. I just played growing up or watched my brothers play because I was the youngest one, so you know I couldn't, you know, so I just had to like sit there and listen to the music. And no,
Hey.
I'm just kidding. I played my fair amount of them as well, but yeah.
Well, it's. So what have we gone through so far? We've got the Wizards and Warriors medley, and are all the names of the titles of these games in the name of the songs?
I think I included them in the list.
So Final Fantasy Mystic Quest Boss Battle,
Yeah.
Double Dragon medley.
That's the name of the game is Final Fantasy Mystic Quest Boss Battle. That's the whole. No, I'm just,
And then the Mario medley, of course.
right, and that was from several Mario games.
Well,
There's so many good songs in every game.
I know.
I was
Can't play 'em
taken
all.
back to about 1988.
I think that's illegal now.
Yeah. They don't let you do that anymore.
You can't babysit at age 14 anymore?
I hope not.
Probably not, given the way things go.
Oh, boy.
I wouldn't want 14-year-old me watching your kids.
Yeah, yeah, that's truth. That's truth. All right. Remember, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you're on Facebook, do us a favor and share this with all of your friends. If you know how, start a watch party. That's pretty cool, where you're actually able to, like, you know, be the head of the household of the stream. So, you know, start that watch party. You'll be cool with all your friends.
Put it on your TV.
Put it on your TV. Yeah, blow it through speakers that sound better than your iPhone speaker or your earbuds, because these guys are worth turning up. Do you guys have anything to say? Would you like to say anything to the 50 people who are watching right now?
We're on TV!
Yeah. You've done it. You're on the YouTubes.
We haven't got enough donations for me to finish the joke.
Oh. What's the price tag for that? Oh, Hammersaw just tipped $5. Is that enough?
Yeah,
Ooh.
Hamasawa!
Well, it also involves me having to tune. So next time I have to tune, and we have to take a few minutes of dead air there to do that, then I will, you know, I'll probably tell it then.
All right. Well, Hammersaw says that cop in the black shirt can sure play guitar.
It's like a blue heathered shirt, but this camera makes it look black. I will give you that.
There it is. There it is.
Hey, G Words just sent in a tip.
G-Town!
There you go. Lost and Float wants to know if you like pineapple on your pizza.
Of course we do. No, we don't. Don't listen to this cop.
There was no pineapple on the pizza that came out of the car, right?
Yeah, I don't.
There was a veritable stream of pizza coming in.
There was.
Yeah, every
You know.
time we look over, our drummer has another slice of pizza. We don't know where he got it from, and he won't
would
tell us.
disappear and then come back with the.
Right.
I think the guy that went down the rabbit hole might have ate some of that pizza too.
Yeah, that's our buddy Brad Nordale. Actually, he's a physicist, so he's smarter than all of us, but he's also cool enough to tune into the stream. So that's cool.
That's rad. Yeah.
Smart enough to go in and out of the rabbit hole.
Yes,
Not
and,
too deep, just deep enough.
and know how to do the calculations for all that stuff. All right, let's keep on going. You got a lot of people watching, so they don't want to hear me talk. bit.ly/tipbcn. It helps support the show. It helps keep putting pizza in these guys. Also, gas in their vehicles, and also buys socks for these dudes. We'll go ahead and point out some socks right now before we go back into playing. Beautiful. Love
That's
it.
Mega Man. He's a video game character.
Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, start those watch parties, share, get the stream out there. We really appreciate it. Let's keep going back to some music.
All right, this next song is from the video game Castlevania. All right.
Castlevania 2, Simon's Quest. Heard the one about the piano and the fish. Well, I can't hear what everyone's saying out there because they're all not here. But no, I've never heard that one. Oh yeah, all right. Well, I'll tell the joke here. It goes.
I had that turned down. I
You can
apologize.
tune
that
a
was
piano.
my bad.
But you can a tuna.
Okay, I'm good.
Next time I'm bringing a can of
Thank you.
tuna and
Yes.
holding it. Oh, I shouldn't even have said that out loud.
like a morgue.
How about this one? All right. Oh, this is the one with the socks with the yeah. It's this guy.
Get my socks, man. Got the socks in. Extreme close up. Ah! All right.
We got one more. Then we're gonna take a little break and talk to you guys out there.
Tell the one about the
Have you heard the one about? So you can tune a piano, but you can't a tuna. So can a piano.
How's your best joke yet?
It evolves.
Alright.
Like life.
Oh yeah.
Battle of Gilgamesh from Final Fantasy V. Here we go.
Oh, that requires me to click a button. Hold on. Am I unmuted?
Sweating like a pony. You're unmuted. You're live.
Awesome. Lots going on here. I was actually live on Instagram not too long ago. If you are following us on Instagram, if not, you should do so. I think it's at Basement Creator. So head over to Instagram, give us a follow. I'm not very good at Instagram, so I don't exactly know the terminology. Hey, we got some tips in. Woo! That's exciting.
Money!
I'm out of jokes. Sorry.
Honestly, man, I think people are tipping for you to stop telling the jokes. But that's okay. You know, whatever.
Hey, whatever works.
I'll just
Yeah,
make
whatever
up even
works.
worse jokes, and then they'll pay us more.
Chris, I might need to be a little louder.
You think?
Just a little bit, I think. As far as the meter shows. Check, 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 check. There we go. That's better.
They check in their ear. They love that.
Yeah, they love it. Okay. All right, where do we start off here? We had Help You Buy Socks says Tetris. I don't know if they want Tetris or if you played Tetris.
Wait, they want to buy Tetris socks?
You can buy us Tetris socks. That's cool.
Oh, that, what I suppose whatever you make from that message, yeah, Tetris Socks works. Then Lost in Float says, hey, we would like to know if you will play our grand opening from 3 to 5 p.m. on May 25th. We will supply Butterfield and Hunter with socks.
Deal.
Jake doesn't get socks.
I hesitated on the Butterfield right there because it split it up, so it actually says we will supply Erfield and Hunter with socks. So that was a little confusing.
That's 3 pairs then.
3 pairs,
Butt and Erfield.
one for your butt and one for Erfield. Then just the Tib says Zelda woo. I don't know. I never know how to read woo. Woo! There you go.
Yeah, like Ric Flair.
And then definitely not Will, who would normally be sitting right here, but is currently working on accounting homework.
Apparently not very hard.
Says, how long does it take for you guys to learn a new song?
Not as long as it used to.
Yeah, like a practice or two.
I mean, we all learn them on our own time, and then we get together. We usually play them pretty poorly the first couple times. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey,
it doesn't take too long, really.
it's all about
As
the
long as we all
process.
put in the work ahead of time, So
Well, very cool. So you guys like practice separately, then come together to create this video game montage of.
Yeah, we're big fans of like rehearsal. I don't know, like we practice on our own, like. I mean, we fuck around.
I like to learn them by ear. I like to try to learn them by ear. I don't
Yeah,
know.
all right.
There's other ways, or you can I slow them down sometimes because these songs are incredibly fast. So like, you could do that.
Yeah, a lot of times we play them super slow.
You find the MIDI files and slow down individual tracks. That helps.
I suppose
We
you could play the very slow versions of your guys' tunes while you're floating in the tanks.
Oh man, that'd be cool.
Yes, it would be. I'd go float and listen to that for a little while.
Yeah, we'll totally play that Lost and Float grand opening on May 25th.
Is there music in the tanks? Can you have music in the tanks, or does that defeat the purpose?
Well, in my view, it defeats the purpose, but some people, you can do what you want. There's Bluetooth, so you can listen to whatever you want.
Oh, sure.
Really?
Sure.
I listen to my eyeballs rolling around in my head.
How's that sound?
Like,
We have an audio clip of that actually.
It's so
Can you
quiet
hear
in
that?
there,
Can you hear that?
them grind on the back of your eyelids, right?
it is. You really can. It's pretty neat.
Hey, for anybody watching who has no idea what we're talking about in regards to tanks, do you want to do a quick little pitch here?
Sure. Yeah, I work at the sensory deprivation place here in town called Lost and Float. You guys should go float. It's very relaxing. It's relaxation therapy, probably the most relaxing thing you'll ever do. And that's actually our next show. We're going to be playing the grand opening for our expanded yoga studio, and it's our 2-year anniversary on May 25th. We'll be playing in the parking lot there at Lost and Float.
So is it at Lost and Float where that
Yes, sir. We're going to be right in the parking lot.
and the expansion for the
Is-
yoga studio is in Lost, like
Yep.
at your current location?
Yep, we've added a door. We tore down the wall and added a door.
added a door.
I adore it.
My
Yeah.
dad's watching on YouTube right now, and he says, "You are very good. I like the lead player and the drummer is tight." So, that
So
was
nuts to the other two.
I was going to say.
well, he
No,
can't comment on everything.
right.
It's a text. It's a text.
Thanks, Dad.
Yeah. Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks, Vince's dad.
Let's see here. Nothing else came in as far as tips go. Hey, I appreciate all the subscribes that we're getting here. I saw Michelle subscribed. I'm seeing a bunch of subscribes come up across the screen. And when you do so, it pops your name up across here. So hit that subscribe button. And I'm pointing over here as if you guys can see that. It's actually like over there. I don't know. Wherever that is. Anyway, enough of me. So you guys have, it looks like 8 more. Anything else that you'd like to say before we move on?
Thank you to Basement Creators Network for having us. Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Thanks,
We're-
Charlie. Thanks,
Yeah,
Vince.
shout out to Charlie real quick here.
Charlie's on camera, yeah.
I don't know if he saw me Instagram, but he made his debut. His back did, at least.
And Mr. Stefan on sound, thank you.
Yes, absolutely.
Thanks, boys.
If you're looking for a great place to record your next sound, whatever that sound may be, hit up Studio PH. He would really appreciate that.
We'll
Yes, and it does
we'll
sound
record
incredible in
Any
here.
sound.
Ian
Any
Jones,
sound.
thanks for that subscribe. And yes,
1K.
you will record any sound.
1K for an hour and a half.
It's a very
$1,000
balanced sound.
for an hour and a half.
Sure, no, 1K. Yeah. Well, yeah, you bet.
Yeah, you want to pay Chris $1,000 for an hour and a
I'll
half?
take it. That's
he'll
not the price,
take it.
but I'll take it.
Hey, real quick before we go, y'all have any RuneScape tunes?
No, I haven't played that game actually.
That was from Chani or Choni,
Oh, Choni. Hey, Choni. How you doing?
and he also says
Choni
marry
loves
me, Tom."
Chachi.
Haley Saws just subscribed. We appreciate that,
Haley.
Haley. Yeah, keep hitting that subscribe button on YouTube. That really, really, really helps us more than you know.
Unless you've already hit it, and then that'll unsubscribe you.
Yeah, don't hit it twice.
Yeah.
Hit
so
it 3
don't-
times if you're gonna hit it twice.
My dad also says, okay, the bass player is also good. Just got a different way of playing.
Super close up on bass
I
player.
quit.
I quit. Yeah, don't quit yet. Quit after the show.
Yeah, we got a few more.
All right, let's get back to playing some music. bit.ly/tipbcn. That's www.bit.ly/tipbcn. That helps the band. That helps the network. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Share this stream. Get the word out there. Let's keep going with some music, guys. You ready?
Yep. We got
All right.
Craig Slayer from Metroid.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Thank
Hold on, I gotta do something. Sorry. Loop it or lose it. That was a medley from Final Fantasy II. To America for Japan. Because they came out with them in different orders in different countries.
Ready?
This is from Tecmo Super Bowl, not Super Tecmo Bowl, I think. Jake, have you heard the one about the piano and the fit? Oh. I'll tell you later. I don't want to bore everyone out there with it. Nuts to them. I ain't telling it. For another break.
Thank you, Internet.
Nailing it, guys.
I'm going to use this guitar stand that I installed myself in your basement here. I just came here with a hammer,
I was here.
and I did that.
I'll vouch for it.
And I should have used a drill.
So for sure use screws, yeah.
You know, honestly, I think I used a screwdriver when I did that, and I thought to myself while doing it, I wish I had a drill.
Right. You just need a sharp-ended
called,
screw.
Vince.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris is the guy who knows how to use tools, and I'm the guy who's friends with Chris.
Yeah. But you just said screw it.
And he's there.
Hey, we got some tips that are coming in, so let me read a few of these. Also, before we even get to the tips section here, the Midland Band would like to know, what's the brownest thing you guys have ever eaten?
Anything at the fair.
When I was
all.
14, I worked at Burger King, and I got paid $1 to eat a chicken nugget that was sitting overnight in the fryer.
Oh, man. How's that?
It's pretty brown.
Anyway. So that's disgusting, by the way.
Hey, man, I told you to want 14-year-olds watching your kids, man.
I had a boss that ate a fish nugget that was on the ground for like a week. He just walked by and ate it. No one provoked him. He was just, yeah.
I ate a Skittle from underneath this wrestling cabinet. It was all covered in dust one day.
Do you guys just walk around finding random things laying around? Like, I'll eat that.
I was at a wrestling tournament. We were like kicking hacky sack, warming up, and
Like, oh, there's
the
a
hacky
Skittle.
sack rolled underneath the trophy case, and I was like, oh, hey, a Skittle.
So what better time than for a snack?
My friends told me never do that again.
Well, an opportunity like that doesn't come along every day.
Timoteo Vogler says, yeah, Sonic. And then
Hey.
Thomas D says, I do agree that this would make for some awesome floating soundtrack. Speaking of Sonic, let's chat a little bit about a trending topic right now, guys.
Oh, gosh.
How do you feel about the new live-action human teeth Sonic that's coming out?
What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about.
That song in particular is like the only song that we know that's not like a Nintendo song. It's kind of sacrilege, and I never really played the Sonic games. I don't know. The movie looks kind of Kind of strange.
Yeah, I mean, it's got that, that trailer has got that classic song from the Sonic 2, The Chemical Plant Zone. What was it? Gangster's Paradise. Yeah, it's great. It's good. It's a good soundtrack, that Sonic.
That's the thing that gets me when they redo all these movies. Like when the very first Transformers came out, they did any kind of rendition, not an orchestral rendition of the original Transformers song, and I just didn't watch any of the other movies.
I washed my hands after that.
I don't know.
So you're not into it,
I mean,
but you want to be into it, but you're not.
no.
They could try harder, they really could.
Well, whoever did the CGI work on that's probably upset.
Yeah, I
about that
know.
comment.
No, I shouldn't be talking bad about it.
man,
But
like-
it's like the
Those
original.
are some detailed teeth, guys.
They really are, but I'm sorry, this doesn't do it for me.
Just chompers. Hey, I'm going to give a little shout out here to some of your guys' sweet merch.
Yes, buy our lighters.
Buy the lighters. Here's the Pure Brown lighter.
Look at it.
Here's our Pure Brown sticker.
Only
Those are those are free.
You can't even see this right now.
Oh man.
$39.99.95.
$39 for a sticker. That's a steal.
$39.99.95.
As in, you're stealing people's money if they buy it. Oh, let's see if there's anything else going on here. I know there's. So those were the tipped chats, but there is a whole lot of chatting that's happening.
What's up,
Yeah,
guys? Y'all
let's hear
chatting?
that. I want the free stuff, the
You
cheap
want
stuff. Give me the
free
cheap stuff.
Jesse Laney asks if we do a live show every Wednesday or how do we run it. Yes, Jesse, we do a live show every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. You can go to our Facebook page or our YouTube page and look at all the upcoming events. I'll take a moment real quick now to thank Daniel Christian, who came on last week. Those videos are being released now on YouTube, so if you haven't gone over to our YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button and watch those videos. Leave comments, share, like. Anything you can do really helps us grow the show. Also, we have Emily Bass and her whole band coming on next week. We haven't made that event yet, but stay tuned for that because it is going to be sweet. Really looking forward for that one. Nathan Cool asks, what are some of your musical influences?
The Bee Gees.
The Bee Gees and Slayer. Do you guys like prep beforehand and say, hey, you say something and I'm going to say something totally different?
That was
Like
legit,
both of
man.
those?
You
like
can.
both of those. I like the Bee Gees and I like Slayer.
Well, sure.
I don't know if I'd count either one as a major influence, but
Yeah. Is Slayer really an influence? I think the only
Definitely.
song I know from
For
Slayer is
us. For us, yeah.
the drummer definitely strikes me as a Slayer guy, looking back there.
Every day.
Let's see here if there's anything else worth mentioning. It's all worth mentioning. We really appreciate you guys hanging out.
you know,
and
Hunter
chatting
has
with
a
us.
name.
Yeah, I know.
Drummer.
Drummer.
The drummer.
Yeah, Hunter has a name. It's Drummer.
It's
the
called
Slayer
drums.
guy.
Drums. Drum is the Slayer guy.
Drums. On the drums. No, actually, I'd say probably one of my favorite bands is Dudes Gone Rude or the Midland Band or maybe, I don't know, one of these other side projects that we all play in. Hammersaw, those guys are fucking awesome. Sorry
There
for
you go.
cussing. I don't mean to cuss on your program, but
Hey, that's
You
all
need
right.
to
shit happens.
apologize to your grandma.
Yeah,
Sorry, Tom's grandma.
my grandma's not tuning in.
I
That's
hope
for
she's
sure.
not watching.
My grandma cusses like a sailor, so I don't know.
My mom was watching earlier. I don't know if she still is.
My mom also cusses like a sailor.
It's 9:15. Is your mom still awake?
Oh, my mom stays up late.
Oh, probably not. My mom's passed out.
I think we got some more tips in here before we move on.
Sweet.
Yeah.
We got Guy asking question about MM3. Says, hey, what's the right order of bosses in Mega Man 3?
Oh gosh. Mega Man 3? Oh, that's like the hardest game ever. I don't know. I only played that on an emulator, and I had to use save states to beat that one. Yeah.
So you cheated.
Yeah, I cheated.
Yeah.
I cheated. In Mega Man 3, at the end of it, you have to fight every boss from Mega Man 2, and you don't have the correct weapons to do it, so you just have to like fight him with your pea shooter or whatever. Yeah, I said that on the air.
Who didn't?
Is there like a plot that gets up to that point, or is it just like, hey, you reached the end, now fight every boss from the last game?
No, and then I think it. I only played through it once, but I think you have to fight the first boss or the last boss from the first Mega Man game, which is like one of the hardest video game fights ever as well. It's just like they made Mega Man 2 like, way too easy, so they just were like, well, you know, we're fuck you. We're just
Sorry, Tom's grandma.
It's all right.
yeah. So I don't
Tom's
know.
grandma, if you're listening, leave us a tip and they'll stop cussing.
They'll put it in the jar.
Yeah, put it in the tip
swear
jar.
jar.
Cuss jar.
The swear jar.
My dad says you guys sound like Primus meets Joe Satriani.
Right on.
That's a good compliment.
I'll take it.
Plays 8-bit video games.
Yeah, at the same time I'm playing an 8-bit video game.
Surfing the 80s.
All right, so we're moving on to set number 4, which is your final set, guys. Remember, bit.ly/tipbcn. I think you have to do it through PayPal. Hitting the 1,000 subscriber mark on YouTube is going to allow us to eliminate that tedious process and make it really easy for you guys to support all the bands that we have coming through here. So hit that subscribe button because it helps us out more than you know. Share this with all of your friends. Hit the like button. Comment on all our videos. Anything that you guys can do really helps us out, even if it's not money donation. There's lots of different ways to help support BCN and all of the bands that we're bringing on.
Yeah, thank you so much to the Basement Creators Network for having us on. You guys are awesome. This is rad for the local scene. I mean, you guys are really doing it.
Hey, I appreciate that, man. You guys are killing it on here, and I'm glad you kids came on.
Oh, gee, thanks, man.
Oh, yeah, man. No problem. Let's get on to some music and stop listening to me spew things out of my mouth.
Yeah.
We got the Dr. Mario chill theme, so chill.
Yeah, so just chill out. So this next one is not a video game tune.
Yes.
It's an original.
Original. can of tuna walks into a piano.
Okay, all right.
Pure Brown, everybody. If you're not Tom cruising your couch, I don't know what you're doing. Wow. Yeah. That was incredible, guys. Thank you so much for coming on the show. We really appreciate it. I don't know if we got any tips during that last little set there. Let me double check here just to make sure. I don't want to forget anybody. You can do it right now, and I'll still see it. www.bit.ly/tipbcn.
These guys need soap after this.
You can
they need to
smell.
go home and take a shower.
Most days.
So they need some tips
You
for
can smell this
for
room.
soap.
Probably from your computer, you can smell this room.
I'm gonna need a candle. So they're needing soap, and I'm needing a candle. Guys, anything you'd like to tell the internet before I switch over and tell them about some things that we have coming up?
I'd say just, our next show with Pure Brown is May 25th at Lost in Float. Woo, it's a Saturday. Well, it's from 3 to 5. Pepe's Bistro will be there with snacks.
Where is Lost in Float?
Lost in
Yes.
Float is on North 84th and Holdridge. It's on the northeast side of town, so it's a little destination location. But, yeah, it's worth the trip. Yeah, you'll take a trip without leaving the city, going in those float tanks, I tell you what. But, yeah, man, we're playing May 25th. It's a Saturday from 3 to 5. Todd Poor will be playing there as well. And then the three of us are also in another band.
Well, we don't need to worry about
We
that.
could plug that. I'm plugging.
Plug away.
We're
Definitely
playing.
plug
We're
it.
playing.
You
we're
guys
playing-
can come back.
Yes,
Right,
please.
right. Yeah, we're playing a festival coming up, a local festival called Power and Progress Festival on June 8th, 7th and 8th. That's in Columbus, Nebraska. If you're in the area there or whatever, just check that out. There's a lot of great musicians playing there. So
Yeah, that's the Power and Progress Festival in Columbus, Nebraska.
Wow.
Probably about 5 bands, including these members.
Yeah, we all play in a bunch of different groups. You guys already know that, though.
Hey, so with that being said, you guys need to hit me up so we can get you guys booked with all your different groups coming on to BCN.
Oh, yeah?
We'd
Hell
love
yeah.
to have you.
Right on. Thank you. Again,
thank you so
Charlie.
much.
Thank you again, Mr. Stefan in the back there.
Yeah,
and Mr. Vince Rule.
Charlie, thanks again for holding that camera the whole time. Obviously, really appreciate what you do.
Yeah, Charlie again!
There he is.
Charlie is live.
And again, thank you to Chris Steffen for running sound for us this evening. Let me see if this little ad here will work. Yes, it will.
Woo, look at that.
Oh, look, it's a logo.
There you go. If you're looking to record, whether it be voiceovers, musicians, bands, whatever, you hit up Chris, www.studioph.net. He'll treat you right. He'll make you sound great, even if you didn't sound good coming in.
Those are really old pictures.
They're the only pictures that you had.
Well, I know I'm not very good at that.
So it's a, I mean, it's
That
a
looks
beautiful.
terrible,
it's a
actually. I mean,
oh my God, it's a
like
beautiful
a
studio.
mess. I do
Look at
vacuum
all those knobs.
occasionally.
You push the button, you turn the knob.
Right. Anyway, guys, thank you again for coming on the show. We really appreciate it. I'm going to switch over to this control room screen and just kind of fill everybody in on what's coming up.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you again for tuning in tonight. We really appreciate it. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I think we're 9 away from 200 subscribers on YouTube. So I would love to see. I know there's 31 people watching right now. Go over to our YouTube channel and hit that subscribe button, or you can go to bit.ly/subscribe to BCN, and that will take you right there. R.A. Butterfield, I'm sorry, Jake and Hunter just didn't have a mic and they didn't want to say anything. So, I appreciate you tuning in, but you didn't get to hear them say anything. But you did get to hear them shred all evening. Lil Nag89 just subscribed. Follow in that person's footsteps. We appreciate it, Lil Nag89. We have Emily Bass coming on with her full band next week.
From the basement.
From the basement. We're going live. Absolutely. The next time we're going live out at the studio is going to be for the Sedmantics. I think that's happening on May 8th. Let me see here. I've got a little calendar pulled up. We got Happy Hazards. Stacy was in the chat on YouTube. Happy Hazards coming in on May 22nd. And then Stephen Banky is going to be here on the 29th of May. Charlie's hanging out with us in the control room now. Hey,
I'm looking forward to Steve. That'll be fun.
Nick's hanging out with us on YouTube. Nick, sorry you couldn't be here, man, but thank you for tuning in towards the end. We really appreciate it, man. We appreciate the subscribe. You're more than welcome to join whenever you'd like, so let me know. I think that's about it for us. Prada, you have anything to say? Any closing remarks? Prada would like you to subscribe and support the show by sharing and liking and doing whatever you can on all the social platforms. Again, we appreciate it. Chris, you want to say anything? You got any last words?
I've
Fun?
spoken.
You've spoken
you know,
more than you
I've
used to.
spoken well, I always speak, but I usually don't have a mic.
Well,
But-
we put a mic on Chris because he's beautiful, inside and out. That includes his vocal cords.
Thank you.
All right, guys, I'm going to leave you with some Verse and the Vices. We'll see you next week, 8 o'clock, here on BCN.
All that I can do when I'm with you. Hold me up and I must be broken, wasting life away. Some got pleasure I've got pain. Honey, don't you go. Baby, don't you stay? 'Cause I feel I'm falling through, just wasting time with Hold me up, love, I must be broken, falling down again. You're my best friend, and you know it's true. We've gone through so many times. I challenge the heart, so special. Honey, don't you go, baby, don't you stay? 'Cause I feel I'm falling through, just wasting time on you. And they said to me, why don't you keep falling deep into the sky? You know it's way too precious. If you know it's true, could you fall on me too? And I'll have your back to the end. Honey, you're honey, don't you go, baby, don't you stay? 'Cause I feel I'm falling, just wasting time on you. And I feel I'm falling through, wasting time with you, my love. You're a siren, you turn my head, lure me closer to my death. You're a monster with fiery breath. Should have seen this coming. There's no way back, there's no way out of here. I could turn around, but I've no idea. premonition made me sick, creepy crawly, creeping. There's no way back, there's no way out of here. I could turn around, but have no idea. Your song, so heavenly. What's wrong? You're leading me. My head slowly spinning. My head is all you see. There's no way back, there's no way out of here. I could turn around, but have no idea. There's no way back, there's no way out of here. I could turn around, but have no idea where to go. I could be your king, you could be my queen, and we go together like glycerine. Light the night on fire, burn it down and laugh out loud as you dance around the smoke cloud of all our desires. Do you remember the night in question when everyone gave us blind adoration? All we'd learned, all we'd seen, back when we were royalty. As we stand, our subjects in hand, and you talk about the promised land, we hang on every breath. No more decrees, no more you and me, just living as one and living free. Try to do our best. Do you remember the night in question? Everyone gave us blind adoration. All we'd learned, all we'd seen, back when we was royalty. Fading light, it brings the night, and you come down from your birthright, shining in your dress. Tick tock of the clock, and the moonlight leads our walk, but our hearts get no rest. Do you remember the night in question when everyone gave us blind adoration?
Sitting on the front porch, my feet getting scorched. Another day, no pay. I paid $1 to sit here and holler. Girls never look my way. Another lonesome day in a heat wave. I sit and ponder why the girls wander. When's it going my way? Holy Ghost and Father, there's no need to bother. They turn water to wine. I like the bottle and the days get hotter, but you can join me to dine. Bring a bottle of wine. I'm feeling fine. Pour me another drink as we sit and think, and we pass the time. The bourbon's flowing hard as I strum my guitar, and it starts to ring. I carry on a few notes to a song that I wrote, and I hope to sing to you this spring. You're such a beautiful thing. I hope you smiled all through the while I will sit and sing. Every day I drive to work and the pay, it really hurts, but it's all for you. I swing a hammer, why the guys banter, but I just think of you and all you put me through. But you know it's true. When I drive home, I'm ready to be alone, wrap my arms around you. Sunny days don't rise on me. Since you left this hollow tree, I would sit while you would swing. Then I would listen as you would sing. We would run down to the creek and watch the leaves wave in the breeze. And that haunted house on the corner is where I first kissed her. Every day I get older, yeah, not much wiser here without you. Operator, connect me to her so I can be happy here without you. I still go down to the place where we said we'd be together for always. I still dream that you are there, singing me the chorus you knew so well. But I know when I open my eyes, you won't be there with the sunrise. Taxi driver, take me anywhere. Hopefully she'll be there. And every day I get older, yeah, not much wiser here without you. Operator, connect me to her so I can be happy here without you. People said that you loved me. I already knew. People said that you need me. I know that it's I needed you. And every day I get older, yeah, not much wiser here without you. Operator, connect me to her so I can be happy here without you. Operator, connect me to her so I can be happy here without you.
I don't want to wait for your reply. I've given it time. I still don't know why you're still on my mind. I don't want to be the reason you feel nothing is real. Where does it go from here? It's goodbye forever. Maybe I'll see you around. So much for this love. It never got off the ground. I don't want to see the look in your eyes telling truth is revealed. I woke from my dreams, finding you here, leading me on and pulling me deep. Yeah. It's goodbye forever. Maybe I'll see you around. So much for this love endeavor. Never got off the ground. It's goodbye forever. Maybe I'll see you around. So much for this love endeavor. Never got off the ground. And I really wanted this to work out the way we planned, but we never had a clue where it would land. I don't want to be the reason you feel nothing is real. Where does it go from here? I woke from my dreams, finding you here, leading me on and pulling me deep. Yeah. It's goodbye forever. Maybe I'll see you around. So much for this love endeavor. Never got off the ground. It's goodbye